Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to another one here on the coach's desk. Big up yourself, my people. Yeah, man, we really appreciate you. Yeah, man, you, and you. Yeah, man, please remember to tell your friend about us. You understand? So we're here to discuss Jamaica senior and junior national trials. Yes, and this is a series that we will be doing just to keep the fans in the loop, telling you what is happening, what are our thoughts on some of these events that the athletes will be doing. Yeah, and definitely um give you a breakdown on what we think the you know winners will be, or the qualifiers. Yeah, so this is where we are going. So as I told you before, this is Road to Jamaica National Trials, and remember, the senior and the junior trials will be taking place simultaneously. All right, people, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it. So we're going to kick off this first episode with the women's 400 meters. Yes, the women's 400 meters would be one of those event that is always competitive over the years, definitely competitive, and it remains competitive in this era, in this year, because of course we still have some formidable athletes in this event. By extension, though, we have like only two that are really consistent. You have like Stacey and Williams, who actually trains at the elite track performance. She's consistently running in the 50s, 50 point, and then you have the new national record holder in Nickisha Pryce. Yes, Nickisha Pryce is the athlete that is really, she's the one that is really leading the charge for the women's 400 meters, right? She has a record time of 48.89 seconds, and that was a stupendous performance to say the very least. You understand? So we basically look to Nickisha to really boost our chances when it comes on to the 400 meters in this year. So we have contesting, like I said before, the 400 meters. We have a Stacey Ann Williams. You have a Ashley Williams from Sprint Tech. She has been, running. Um, Probably the improvement is not happening as swiftly as the coaches probably would have expected and the fans. However, she's a good contender. Might I add this though? Only two athletes, if my memory serves me well, in the 400 meters have the Olympic standard, and that would have been Stacey and Nickisha Pryce. So these athletes that are coming up, they have to ensure that they run as fast as possible to actually make that qualifying standard, right? You have a Anjanette Knight, and this is very interesting because we'll be talking about Anjanette Knight in the 400-meter hurdles. However, we see where she is listed in the 400 meters as well. She is going for that double, and certainly Anjanette Knight is a very good quarter miler. When it comes on to the hurdle, she's also in the mix. I'm wondering if this is a lead up races towards when she has to do the 400-meter hurdles. It could be, or she's going for the 400 because possibly she wants to make that relay team. Yeah, so I'm suspecting that is the case, that the four hurdles is her main event or primary event, and this event is pretty much for her to make the 4x4 team. Can Anjanette Knight make the final? Certainly, I believe she can make the final. She's a very quality athlete, and definitely she's one to watch in this event. You'll hear more about her in terms of times and those stuff when we look over at her in the 400-meter hurdles. Janelle Bromfield, yes, Janelle Bromfield, one of the most talk about female athletes right now, because of course she is with Noah Lyles, and we have to big up to the polls, Asafa poll on their fast lane lifestyle podcast there. They did an excellent job with that interview. Janelle talk up the things. Noah Lyles, a good youth. Big up yourself. Big up to Asafa's wife as well, Alicia. So it was a good thing there. And I hear Asafa talking about he wants Janelle to be in that 49 bracket this year. So we see where Janelle is not really hitting that mark that you want to see. She stays around that 52 mark, and that is way off when it comes on to being in the as a top athlete. But sometimes things really don't work out for athletes. Sometimes it work out. If I guess she sometimes probably feel like she wants to give up, she wants to let go of this thing. However, she keeps pushing because probably Noah Lyles is encouraging her to continue. But I'm not too uh I probably think she can make the final. And if she makes the final, then certainly you have mixed relays and the 4x4 as well. So that is basically where I'm looking for. Cherokee Young. I don't think she's having a very good season. You know what I mean? However, she changed camp, so that could be the contributing factor. However, I do believe that she has the propensity to make the final. She can improve as well because of course most times persons come out to trials. You need heart, you need competitiveness, and if you are talking about competitiveness, you have to talk about a Leah, a Cherokee Young. You understand? So definitely she's gonna be one that will be fighting to the end. You understand? Leah Anderson is also one of those athletes that we have to look out for as well in the 400 meters. Rhonda White, she's going for the double as well, the 400-meter hurdles and the 400 meters. So look out for Rhonda White. Nickisha Pryce, like I said before, she's the leading figure in this one. Stephanie and McPherson, a staple when it comes on to her 400 meters. Over the years, she's a veteran. She has been representing the country well, and I certainly think that Steph can squeeze into the final. But it's gonna be a very hard task, owing to the fact that the type of season that she has been having, it's not one of the best season that she's having, but definitely we have to look out for a Stephanie and McPherson. Will she win it? I don't think so, but of course she would be one of those persons that can enhance the 4x400 meter relay. Her teammate over there at MVP, Janeve Russell, she's doing the double as well, and I suspect that these athletes that are doing the double is to secure their spot on the 4x4 team. You understand? Because she's a hurdler. Even though they can, because probably the new rule that they implement right now, that only the top three are secure, they want to ensure that they would have been in the final to be in the pool. Because even though they are saying top three secure, selection, I would say, will come from the persons who made the finals. You understand? So look out for Genevieve Russell, Shaquina Foot, the fresh from her NCAA her season. I don't think she made it to the D1 championship. However, she has been doing well on the circuit. So let's see what she has to bring in this one against the senior athletes. Lashonda Graham as well will be in one this. I did not see Cheyenne Summon. I'm not sure if she's not doing the double, but some of the athletes, they are not registered yet. So definitely I am still, waiting to see if her name will pop up. But basically that is it for this one. I certainly believe that the top three in this event would be a Stacey Williams, between Anjanette Knight and Cherokee Young for third for third spot, and then you have Nickisha Pryce all the way in the front. Nickisha Pryce is the overwhelming favorite for me, and definitely she is the one that will win, especially because of her wonderful performance at the NCAs, and also her coach indicating that she has not peaked yet. What are your thoughts? Who will be taking this 400? Until next time, stay safe. Peace out.